Hey everybody, it's Coen from the Fellowship Auctions here, and this week will be a very interesting week as well because we are going through some artist guitars and other collectibles. We are here with two guitars and I want to start with the first one. You probably already recognize it, but this is the Fender George Harrison Rosewood Telecaster. This one is from 2017, it's a reissue. So this guitar was used on the rooftop sessions by George Harrison and recently got another boost by the Disney documentary where you could have seen this guitar. This is an all Rosewood Telecaster, and what this does with the sound is that it gets super sparkly, super singy. So it's not just a guitar for your collection, but it's also a really good guitar to play. This guitar originally was gifted to George Harrison by Fender as a prototype and was quite unique back in the days. If you want to have a really cool piece of Beatle history, if you're a Beatles fan, then this guitar is a really cool one. So there's another artist guitar here, which is this beautiful BB King Lucille. And this guitar, you won't believe it, is from 2003. So the Lucille was based on his on BB King's 355, but then without the F holes. And this is to avoid extra feedbacking on stage, so this guitar can go loud. The story about Lucille is really interesting because he was playing on a gig and two men started to fight about a woman, Lucille. They got in a fight so bad that they threw over a fire bin, I believe it was, and that started a fire. So he ran back inside to get his gear, and so happy that he was that he saved his gear and saved his life actually. He named all his guitars after that Lucille. I would really like to express that it's insane how clean this guitar is. This guitar actually looks like new. This could have come out of the Gibson factory yesterday, but it is from 2003, so it's kept in prestigious condition. So if you're a collector and a BB King fan, then this is definitely one to check out. So here we have two very interesting vintage reissue guitars from Fender. So we have a Precision Bass and a Stratocaster, both 1962 reissues, both in perfect new condition. And what's really cool about these old American vintage reissues is that they built these guitars back in the day. So early 2000s we're speaking about, very, very accurate. And these guitars are still very sought after. And to find two in the condition that they are, actually as a set, looks fantastic. So when Fender started making these American vintage reissues, was that they were placed right under custom shop, so almost with the same quality. If you see the new vintage reissue, there's quite a gap towards custom shop. This also meant that they almost used the same kind of materials for them, and they were just so accurate with speccing them out exactly how they should be. So what's really cool, so I mean, look at this. This is Motown in a nutshell, isn't it? This shape, I can't express how many times. It's just fantastic to see this time capsule. Like, there's not even any corrodation here on the hardware. It's fantastic. So what's really cool about this collection is that there are a lot of vintage reissues in here, and we've just shown 4 this week, but next week we'll show another 4, which are all part of a big collection that will come on our website in November. So the first auction, 40 pieces, and if you want to have a vintage reissue from the first series that actually still is as new, so don't worry about worn off frets or bad electronics, this is just all top notch, then check out the website and keep posted on our YouTube channel, because next week we'll show you 4 more beauties. Hope to see you in the next one.